put them in, and then we'll be able to put the tweeter in. It's either that or redesign it and make it really complicated. Which,
no, I think it's good.
It's always fun. I don't want to make it too complicated.
No, that's good.
Yeah. So.
Where do we put them in there?
So because this can go in like this, and then you screw that in.
Yeah.
And then we can put that in.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now that we have this to where this fits, and this mess.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So sexy.
Dude, let it go. You didn't move it alone?
No, I already had it.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. All right. What's going on, guys?
All
Hey,
right.
fellas, Dodge Durango.
Yeah.
Was there a factory ground that you have used?
In a Dodge Durango?
Yes. No.
I mean, Dodges have grounds everywhere.
But have you used one?
Like, there's nothing that like sticks out in the top of my head like, oh my gosh, you should use this. But I mean, there's factory ground points all throughout the car.
Oh, bro, say nice shirt. There you go.
Oh.
Yes.
Did you see where she's out of town right now?
She's out of town?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, she's drinking weird beer.
It's not beer. It's wine.
Looked like beer. It was in a beer glass.
Yeah.
All right, so now what we have... So the question I have is that should
American base.
if I keep this 1/4 inch,
Uh-huh.
it's going to push it out. If I make it 1/8 inch, it'll be,
No, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, because it's...
So it'll be a little Morel logo right there.
Yeah.
All right, so then let's see how long this one's going to take.
Oscar, what's up?
This is why you couldn't get the file to work, Oscar. We have a Glowforge.
We have a
So
Glowforge.
it does all this stuff for you. So,
Yeah, we missed you guys yesterday.
who missed us?
Everybody.
So it's going to take 6 minutes to. Hey, this thing takes forever. So his is way faster.
Exactly. I know the assignment.
All right.
You guys see this? So we have to open it because, all the smell from the laser.
All right. So here's the deal. That'll just do its thing in the background. But why we're standing here at this? So that'll be the tweeter, whatever. Yay, cool. We got some time, so I wanted to get this out of the way. We'll probably shoot this video next week or the week after. But let me get us a new page here. And we're gonna go to
American base, what's up?
Bob's Medusa. So this is GroundZeroUSA.com.
Yeah.
That's right, GroundZeroUSA.com. I'll speak loud because I know that stupid thing over there. If you come over here where it says news, and then you scroll down, subscribe to our newsletter. All right? And then you subscribe to the newsletter. You're going to take a screenshot of it. And then while you're here on Instagram, you're going to go to Ground Zero USA. And you're going to follow them. You're going to take a screenshot of it. And then you're going to take that. Why did it do that? I love it when I hit the wrong button. And then you're going to go to dnfchristmas@yahoo.com. That is dnfchristmas.com. So 2 screenshots, one from the website, one from Instagram, 2 screenshots. A lot of you guys have figured this out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this?
Yep. He's gonna do that. But what you're gonna get is you're gonna get registered to win this. That's right, everything you see here. So 4-channel, Speedwire, 4Connect RCA, 6-channel, 2-channel, wired as a mono block to a subwoofer. Subwire is right here. Subwire is right there. You're gonna get this distribution block with the cool LEDs that lights up. You will need to provide power wire because we're not shipping any power wire. This amp rack, All this. It's just gonna come just like this in a box to your house. You have till the 24th. 24th. Yeah, man, Christmas email, baby. How many emails do I need? And besides, it's Christmas in September, October, whatever month. August? I don't know what month it is.
March.
Yes, actually, Danny, we're gonna stay tuned, Danny. You're up next.
Yeah, it's coming.
You're up next.
All right, so this is the screenshots that you're going to send.
I need these two screenshots. So here's this one, and you're gonna not. It better not say email. I don't need.
No, it says right there. It says the form was sent.
Okay, so there you go. And then
It
this
has
right
to
here.
go says following.
And there you don't have to put it in a pretty thing like this. Just copy, send me these two. That's it. That's all I need.
Okay.
Let's send me that, and you'll be registered to win.
Yes.
We're gonna do the drawing on. So the end of the contest is the 24th of August, 2022. So that is the end of the contest, and we're gonna draw a winner on the 25th or 26th. That's nice, Christian. That's nice. Now, we got a package from Danny the other day, right here on Instagram. DTS Customs. We got a package. All right, so here, let me switch. Here, you grab this, and I will switch. It says, Dean, I know how much you love Crocs, so I got you a pair. Hope you enjoy them. From Daniel Torres, DTS Customs. Boop, 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 boop. And all right, so back. I was gonna say back up just a little bit. So this is what they came in, and I was like, huh. I thought it was maybe a Christmas ornament or something like that. No. He got me a pair of Crocs.
Put them in here.
How cool is that? So we got a pair of Crocs, baby. Yeah, lifelike too.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
There you go. So there, I finally own my own pair of Crocs.
Perfect.
How awesome is that? Thank you, Danny. That is pretty awesome.
DTS.
Yep.
Go finding him and follow him. He does cool work and everything. So, pretty cool.
Right? I know, right? Oh, his little mouth. Look, the mouth opens. Oh, these are hours of playtime.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, right?
This one mouth. Oh, that one gets deep. Actually, if I could peel off this Band-Aid, we could have blood. You're like blood coming out of my face. It's got me.
Yes, I know. It looks like he never played before.
I mean, you guys have seen my room. I'm quite versed in swiping.
Yeah,
Right, so we understand how to win the Ground Zero. We understand how to enter to win. So
Yeah.
we need 2 screenshots.
that is correct.
Those 2 screenshots, and you have to the 24th. So we got a whole nother week before you guys. And remember, you can only enter once per email address. Very, very sticking point here. Once per email address. I know you guys have like 10 emails. I'm fine with that. But only 1 per email address. And if you are going to enter that way, don't do it all in the same day. Because you want to spread them out so you stand a better chance with the algorithm.
Yeah.
So, alright.
All right, are they done?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, look at that.
See if this is the way I like it.
This is the way.
This is the way. Alright, so 2 ways to get this paper off of acrylic. One is to put a piece of duct tape on here. Duct tape is magical, especially if you have little stuff like this. The other way is to take the piece of acrylic. Acrylic doesn't scratch acrylic. So I can, as you see, dig into that. I can peel this right off. And I got a couple little spots. I just rub that on there. And then I'll take my shirt and I'll do a little bit of this.
Now you scratch it.
Now I scratch it because my shirt will scratch it. And then there we go. So that is the new tweeter ring. It's got a little Morel logo on it. So we'll take that over to here. And that will go like that. You put the screws somewhere other. Where did the box go? There's a box here. What did you do with it?
What box?
This box.
What are you talking about? Dude, you're losing it.
No.
Wow.
You're like just randomly moving stuff and then going, I don't know.
Sorry, guys. He's losing it. He's losing it.
Dude, I've lost it. There's no losing.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't
Yeah.
find it anymore. Dude, it's gone. Alright, so that will go.
Are you guys taking custom orders for acrylic adapters? No.
No, but John Brettle is over at
The mesh.
Meshman dot
Net.
net. There you go. The mesh
The.
MSH man.net.
Yep. He can help you with anything.
He is taking custom acrylic orders, so reach out to him. We had him on the show a couple weeks ago. We had him on live.
That's right.
So you can find that in the playlist. His name is John Brettle, the Mesh Man.
That's
but
right.
Yes, he is taking custom acrylic orders. He'll build you whatever you want. You can even send him, you can send him your speaker, and he'll make you the acrylic brackets that you need and send them back. So.
Yeah,
Or
pretty
throw
much.
them away or whatever you want to do. So he will. That's what he does. He's got a really good business. He's really good at it. So
Yeah, and not just acrylic. He can make you a lot of things.
he does
so,
mugs too.
Yeah, very cool mugs. So if you go to one of the live shows that we did, he sent us 2 cups. Very cool.
Yeah. I think a girl stole mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
I don't know. Aluminum cups. I got like 500 aluminum cups now at the house. None of them are mine.
If you guys ever actually do a Bronco, please reach out to the Meshman for those dash speaker covers. Yes.
Well, keep in mind those are not finished DAC speaker covers. Those are you have to finish them on your own. So you know,
Yeah, he give you the pieces
and then
and you
finish
gotta put it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is you do have to have some patience and fab ability.
That is correct. We have the Glowforge Plus. That's what we use.
Now you guys know what's happening tonight, right?
What's happening tonight?
Tonight we're gonna have Mr. Brian Schmidt from Mobile Solutions on to talk to us about MasterTech Expo.
Really?
Yeah, so MasterTech Expo 2023 is right around the corner. And so we're going to have him on to kind of fill us in on what is to come. Ooh, there you go. Look at that.
Look at that. Don't move it too fast.
Sorry.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
To the infinity.
Yeah, so
Beyond.
that's the tweeter. Now I have the joy of making that. On the label.
Perfect.
And then this is the...
Are you done?
No, I'm not done.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you haven't done?
No. So... Woo, I'm excited.
Mobile Solutions, that's correct. It's in YouTube or Facebook, 6:30 Easter.
There's a link on
Easter time,
Facebook.
yeah.
There's a link on YouTube.
What are we winning?
When?
Yeah.
Tonight?
No, not tonight. You guys gonna be
Tonight you're not winning anything.
able to win if you enter a set of 2 Ground Zero amplifiers, all wire up, distribution block. The only thing you're going to need it's a power wire because we don't know where you're gonna put it. So that's it.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
sending you an installer hoodie. You better wear them. Ah, okay. Yeah.
I love hoodies. It gets
Yes.
so cold here in Florida. Like right now, we have the door closed because we're freezing.
Pretty much.
No, hoodies are the best. All right, so
Yeah.
I have the one tweeter done.
Wow. It took only 5 hours.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, sorry, I'm not fast like you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bobby. Status on Gabby's car.
Oh Jesus, what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, that's not even on the freaking radar at this point.
It's gone. The hurricane came and took it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That car is kind of like, yeah, it's on the burner that doesn't exist. Where did the other grill go? How did
The grill? You have a
No,
grill.
I got a grill there. We're missing one over here.
I don't think you put stuff everywhere. I like the new shirts. Thank you.
Yeah, Haley did a really nice job.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Yeah. So, I know.
Someone is gonna run CCA to that amplifier rack.
Let's be honest.
Hey.
You're probably right. I mean,
That's out of my.
well, you know what? If they do that, they'll own both hats. Because that sucks to be them.
Yeah.
Can't help them. These are cool. I like my Crocs. Like stick them to the wall.
Did you tell the girls?
No, I haven't told the girls.
I said, hey, I just got a pair of Crocs.
No. I was just trying to think of what else. All right.
Well, that's
so
it.
We got about a half hour before we have to set.
Yeah, 6:30. We have the show. Brian Schmidt, Mobile Solutions, Master Tech Expo. We're gonna talk about all of that while Dean is trying to finish this.
No, I won't. I know I'm not gonna have time to
No?
finish this. No, I need to make. So we need one more of these. That's just gonna be a Big Morel logo, right here in the center because of the coaxial. We just needed to fill the tweeter pod here.
Yeah.
So I'll just design another one that'll just be like it'll just have a big solid Morel right there,
Yep.
and that'll look cool. Yeah.
Or maybe the 5-star logo.
Nah, I want a Morel logo.
Okay.
I think that would be cooler. Because these won't be on there, so it'll just be this. So you won't, you know.
You know what kind of, yes, of course you know.
So I want it to be that. I'm picky.
Any installs with the 2nd-generation Honda Pilot?
Not
we have
recently.
one?
Did we have a 2nd-generation Pilot? Or is it a 2nd or a 3rd? Or I don't even know which one the 2nd is. I honestly don't know. When you guys say stuff like that, you got to remember, you guys.
2nd generation, 2 generation, 1 generation.
Cars than we are. And I know that's just hard to believe, but like someone was telling me something about my Mustang yesterday, which generation it was, and I'm just like.
For me, just tell me what year it is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, tell me what year you need me to know, and I'll go from there. But when you're gonna start talking, dude, that's a 5th gen, whatever. I have no freaking clue what you're talking about.
Really?
The worst people are the BMW guys that start talking. Oh, it's an E24.
Oh, it's a, yeah, A46. I know the E46 because I used to own one.
Is that a 325i? I don't
Yes,
know
it
what
is.
that means. So, you know, everything to me is a 325i.
Yeah, that's right.
They don't even make a 325i.
It's a 2009 Honda Pilot.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So that has that. Does yours have the screen in the dash, or is it the small screen in the dash? Because there was at one point Metra made a single DIN kit for it.
Yep.
Which is good because now you have all the floating screens that are like single DIN. So like the Alpine is a single DIN, the Sony's a single DIN, the i10 is a single DIN. So
You got plenty of
if
options.
it had the big nav with the joystick in the dash, you're pretty much. But if you just had the simple dash that just had the little tiny piece at the top, then you can do one of the floating screens in the dash now.
Jack Deal's in the house.
So that's kind of nice.
Screen navigation. Yeah.
Screen navigation, you're SOL. Because there's nothing to replace that. So
Dean is making it look too easy.
no.
Nah, he always making it complicated.
I was gonna say, Jesus, yeah, I always overthink everything. You guys
Yeah.
get to see it once it's easy though, so that's always nice.
Done. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, how hard is to make a circle?
It's
Seriously,
not hard.
guys, come on.
Yeah, it's not hard to make a circle.
You
Yeah,
know?
you're right. You're right.
Just draw a circle and done. Look at that. Look what he's doing. Squares,
Squares and circles.
squares, circles on top of circles. What?
Yeah, circles and circles and circles and circles. All right, let's get rid of that. I don't even know where the center is on this. It's been so rotated.
Oh, that's right. Jack Deal. He got
Yeah.
a Honda Accord, right?
Yeah, you just got a Honda Accord.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's screwed. Yep, sucks to be him.
Wow, that bad, huh?
No, the Honda Accords are great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love Honda Accords, man.
Really?
I feel
I
like
thought you hated him.
No, whatever. So full of shit. Dude, I would work on Honda Accords all day if I could. because like we have those so down,
Slayer.
and I'm not lying. I mean, it's better than F-150.
What is wrong with the F-150? I love F-150s.
I like them too, but
I can close my eyes and do the install.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right, fine. All right, so what would you rather work on? Honda Accord, F-150, or Toyota Tundra?
All right, so just...
There's the weed eater.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk and he's gonna do it. All right, so I like the Honda Accord.
Yeah.
Removing the door panels on that car, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
Just one screw, done. The F-150 is just like 20.
All right.
Not
so
really, but yeah.
Here's a better one. SC430.
Oh, see, that's my favorite. SC430 doing a back cab camera. Oh, that's great.
I mean, you know, you complain, but like you put that backup camera today in like 20 minutes.
No, well, before I used to take the whole thing apart. Now it's like
Yeah, we definitely found the shortest.
find the shortest way to do that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's right. Bentley.
So I used to work on a lot of Bentleys.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't worked on them obviously all that much here. We don't really get that car, which is fine.
I don't have that kind of budget.
The problem with Bentleys is that they are hand built, and so a lot of the panels there's a lot of Velcro, there's a lot of glue, and there's just a lot of
Same
stuff.
as a Rolls Royce,
Yeah,
right?
they're very similar.
Yeah.
And so sometimes they cannot be all that fun because, you know, it's like, you know, when you get a 10-year-old Bentley or a 10-year-old Rolls Royce, it's still a 10-year-old car. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's not as exciting as one would hope.
Are we ever gonna see a video, Bill, where you both reverse the roles? Fernando does the handbrake and Dean does the doors. I mean, it's plenty times I did rap.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever really recorded.
Never record that, but yeah, we done
Yeah,
that.
we do switch it up every now and then. And we'll take turns doing stuff, but so
People get tired.
the advantage of being the senior, as it were.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The senior.
Tell the junior what
What
does
to
you
do.
want him to do.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, 32 years of business.
Yeah.
Of doing installation. 8 years, 10 years of doing installation.
Yeah.
So
And honestly, like, he's faster than me. Like, I take time and I still like.
yeah.
I mean, he's
I
way
don't-
faster.
I don't need to practice.
No. Dean is too old to be working under the rear deck. That is correct. Yes.
Wow. I feel the love. I feel the love. Oh, by the way, the old guy is here. Shh.
Yeah, exactly. Like Christian knows. Yes.
Oh, give me a break, Chris.
Bad cop, good cop. I'm the good one. He's the bad one.
Oh, there's no question.
Oh, true.
No, there's no question.
Yeah.
There's no question you're the good cop.
Do you have any Beamers in the shop lately?
Well,
No.
no,
Not lately, but-
I mean, earlier, you know. So some of the 3 Series, the ones that have the multi-part dash, where you have the screen up top, the Alpha Touch system, are starting to become long in the tooth. You know, RVDFL.com has upgrades for cameras and CarPlay and Android Auto, which is really nice. However, there are still people that want to retain the radio or put a new radio in that car.
Yeah.
Which, in that car, is a lot of fun because you do have to relocate the factory radio into the trunk because it needs to stay part of the whole Alpha Touch system and the BCM in the car and all that baloney. So, you know, those cars are starting to show up. Hopefully they... you know, that's one of those things where I like to talk to the customer and find out what it is they're trying to do, as opposed to just, you know, like, hey, you should do this.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times it's, you know, they want stuff and there's different options available other than just ripping their radio out.
Rip it off.
So that's That's kind of fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Was the Audi a success? I'm sure.
The Audi was yes. The Audi.
Yeah.
Not an innie. The Audi turned out really cool. So that was, like I said, you guys, that was a rep of ours car, and he had a very specific goal in mind, and the product selection was very minimal, to say the least. So having
well, I mean, he's not gonna drive that car.
No, he's not going to be driving that car forever because
it's not what he wants.
Well, and it is it's his daughter's car.
Correct.
So he's got a new car coming that we'll get to work on here soon. Which is really,
so excited.
Yeah, I am too. Though.
Yeah.
Another Porsche. So that'll be cool. But so how he wanted to do that one is we used the JBL 8-channel amplifier to power the center channel, the front set of components, so there's 5 channels, the rear speakers, and then the subwoofer. We have 2 ways we can do subwoofer. There's a factory subwoofer that was in the spare tire well that is powered off of channel 8 of the DSP. And the reason why we did that is because you can easily go into the trunk, lift up the thing, and click and unplug it. And then channel 8 also feeds into the M1001 Rockford underneath the other seat. And that is, of course, a big boy amplifier there. And what that was designed to do is, hold on, not that engrave. That was there to power a real subwoofer.
Yeah.
So what we can do with that is we can play the real subwoofer and then take the real subwoofer out, not worry about it, flip up the thing, plug the factory one back in, and then you still have bass. So being that it's his daughter's car and he doesn't really know how she's going to be using it as far as like moving forward in the future, it seemed like a pretty cool idea, and it just really worked out with the number of channels we had. The DSP portion of it, that JBL DSP worked really well for this.
Yeah, it was good.
For around $400, you get an 8-channel DSP amplifier. Is it the best DSP in the world? No, but for $400, it's a pretty badass little piece. And it worked really well. The Infinities, the Kappas that we put in, I believe those were 2 ohm. I think the mid bass was a 2 ohm. Either way, it had plenty of power for those. I mean, I was kind of surprised how it was 2 ohm because we were getting we got more power in the mid bass than the 4 ohm. But yeah, it was impressive.
It was impressive.
I was kind of surprised at how much power it put out. But you could definitely tell like it's this and then nothing. Like a lot of the times an amp will start to break apart. You don't really notice it so much. So like on a bigger amplifier, not necessarily like an IC power chip, like a deck, and you guys that have deck power, you could immediately tell it's like good, stop. Because if you go any further, it just and makes all these weird noises and your speakers sound like crap. So that amplifier, it was good, and stop. So it was like, in there again, there's no gains. It's all through the software. So, you can attenuate it however you needed to. And it worked out really well. Yeah, it sounded really nice. Yeah. I sat in the car and worked the controls as he told me what to do. I was his little robot tuner.
No, he likes to play with all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Of course. So that makes things.
Hi guys from Sydney, Australia.
Very
good. Those Crocs look like Gators to me.
No, they're Crocs, bro. They're Crocs.
All right, for SQ, multi-channel amplifier, Kenwood Exelon or Ground Zero?
So I think that's really going to depend on your definition of SQ and what you're trying to do. So if you're not going DSP, which I don't know how you wouldn't go DSP, so that's the other thing. It kind of depends on what DSP you're going to go with. So when you let's say, so we'll take the radioactive amplifiers like we're giving away, which if you don't know how we're giving away, go back, watch the beginning of this video. You have till the 24th enter. What makes those amplifiers extremely cool is that the crossover in those it's completely variable in the sense that you have high pass, low pass, band pass. So that I can go in and I go active tweeter, active mid, they have a 4-channel, they have a 2-channel. So there's a lot of configs you can do with that just because the crossover, even on the 2-channel, it gives you high pass, low pass, band pass. So like we could have ran that as the 2-channel powering the mid bass, channels 1 and 2 of the 4-channel powering the tweeters, channels 3 and 4 power bridge to a subwoofer. So we could have done it that way. Probably would have been a really good idea, but because we were giving it away, we didn't want us to do a lot of rewiring.
Yeah, Mr. Eric Brooks from Alpine, what's up?
Pop. And the Kenwood, what makes the Kenwood unique is, for one, it's powerful as shit. Like, they give you so much power in those amplifiers, and they're install friendly in the sense that, like, the XR series amplifiers, like the 4-channel, is like this thin. Now, how they set up their crossovers is, if you're going to do high pass, it does have a 10-time multiplier switch, like the Ground Zero, so that you can set that up and get your 3200, your 2200, your 5000, whatever you want there. And then it kind of almost makes it's almost like cheating, because when you do band pass, you have to set the high pass, you have to set the low pass. So you have to set them both independent, which if you saw the video on the Ground Zero, you saw how we did that. It's you either get it or you don't, as far as whether it makes sense in your head. But on the Kenwood, they when you select band pass, they go, oh, you're doing a band pass. Well, we know that you just crossed that tweeter over at 2200, so we'll cross the top of this mid-range over at 2200. And then you just set the high pass for the mid-range. So from that perspective, it's great as far as that makes it easy. However, like if you talk to Brian Mitchell, our friend from Arc Audio, he likes to do a little bit of gapping between the tweeter and the mid-range. So you can't do that on the Kenwood, but you can do it on the Ground Zero. So there is a difference as far as that goes. Now, every manufacturer puts their salt and pepper in an amplifier as far as how it's going to sound, how it's going to react, how it's going to play. So that is unique there, because any Class D amplifier is going to have some form of equalization in it. It has to, because it's Class D. They have to fix the high frequency in that. Now, the XR Kenwood is a high-res certified amplifier, and what that means for you and I is that if you're an SQ guy, I don't know, this is one of those topics that, I don't even want to get into whether you can hear it or not. That's not important, because that I think we're going to argue until there's a high-res car sitting in front of us and we go, oh. But if you're interested in high-res, if you did a full, complete Kenwood XR system, those amplifiers will allow you to daisy chain through the whole system. And that's not to say that the Ground Zeros don't play up to 40,000 hertz. I don't know what their top off is, but they're not telling you they do, as far as like, they're not like, we play up to 40,000 hertz. I don't remember what they play up to. I'd have to look at the specs. It's probably pretty high. And outside of the realm of our hearing. But that's not necessarily what high-res does for us, but that gets us into a whole nother debate as far as when an amplifier rolls off its sound, is the distortion from the roll-off going to play back into the audible range? Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to get down that road because it's a lonely road, that is for sure. But it's really cool nonetheless. So, there again, form and function is always the most important thing when it comes to choosing an amplifier. Form and function. A lot of people buy big amplifiers that don't fit, and it's like, hey, I got these, great, where are you gonna put them? I don't know. All right, well, form and function.
Wow.
Sorry, you asked the question.
That was big.
I know. Well, you asked the question. You set me up for that. Ooh, 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes, guys. All right, so last question. Do I tune my head unit first and then set the gains on my amplifier, or the other way around?
Okay, that is a spectacular question. So, all all right, let's think about that for a minute so that we can apply some like, oh yeah, that makes sense to it. First things first, when we're looking at an aftermarket radio, like if you buy a Pioneer aftermarket radio, it comes set for powerful. If you buy a Alpine aftermarket radio, typically it comes set to flat, everything off. If you buy a Kenwood radio, typically it comes flat, Sony. So really Pioneer is the only one out of the box is set to powerful. And the reason why they do that is so as soon as you get in the car and you turn it on, it's like, oh Jesus, this sounds great, because there's a bass boost, there's a treble boost, and everything's like, damn, this is awesome. If you're only ever going to leave it on powerful, then yeah, go ahead, set your gains that way. But we're not going to do that because we're not worried about that. Now, when you set gains, you have to decide, am I going to do 0 dB? Am I going to do negative 5 dB? Am I going to do negative 10 dB? And that is, how much boost am I going to put into this amplifier? Because when you set the gain to a negative number, you're actually reducing the signal that you're pushing into the amplifier, so you're turning the gain up past what a 0 distortion point would be. So if you set it to 0, that is the maximum amount of current you're getting out of that amplifier using that test tone's output voltage. All right, so if you have a crappy test tone that you're using 1000 or 40 and it's crappy, and you use the 0 dB test for that, and you're like, oh, I've set it, I got 0 dB, it's wonderful, and then you go playing a song and it sounds like it's this loud, and you're like, what the heck? Well, that's because the test track you used and the track you're listening to weren't recorded at the same volume. And that is where the problem falls in. If you've ever sat there and listened to music on your phone and you go track 1, track 2, track 3, and it goes loud, quiet, 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 loud, quiet, and you're like, what the hell? All right, so we're going to get to the actual answer to your question. So then we say, all right, well, we need to be able to have some range there. So I don't want to do 0 dB because if I'm at 0 dB, I might not have the amount of volume that I want. Now, you may, meaning like if you have a big 150 watt 4-channel amplifier, that might be more than enough power. Setting it to a 0 dB might be plenty. So if you start at 0, you play some music, you turn it up, and the volume is where you want for your dynamic tracks and your quiet tracks. So I always play the quiet tracks first because those are the ones that I'm trying to get loud. My dynamic tracks, I can turn those down because I have a volume knob, but if I can't turn up my dynamic track or my quiet tracks, so I want to play those first. So I'll play my 80s, my 90s music that's recorded like crap, make sure I get enough volume out of those. So if I do, I'm fine, I'll call it a day. If I'm not, I'll go back and I'll try negative 5 dB. And then I'll play them again. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Now, my radio I want set to 0. Because that is the salt and pepper that we're going to add into the system. All right. So if all I'm ever going to do is get in my car, play my music, and it's always at whatever I'm going to put it to 54 because that's as loud as it goes. I'm going to put some super glue on it so my knob will never turn down. Then yes, go ahead, set your EQ to how you want it, set your gains. You're not going to do that though. You're going to adjust your volume. All right. So music sounds differently. You can find one tune that will sound good with most of it, but for the most, sometimes you'll want to play with this stuff. That's why I like a DSP. You can still use your bass, mid, and treble, or your 13-band EQ that's in the dash to color the music a little bit how you want. Or that's why I like Audison with the new Forza amplifier has 3 EQs built into it: an input EQ, a main EQ, and a global EQ, which they have a cool name for it that means the same thing. So no, don't worry about your EQ in your radio. You're going to set that after the fact. But know this, that's why when they talk in an EQ, you don't boost, you cut. So in a radio, it's hard to cut all the time, but you still can cut. Be careful with your boost. You know, you don't want to, if you're boosting your treble to 12 dB because your radio will do 12 dB, well then you're doing something wrong. You need better tweeters or something like that. So it's kind of a circle of life of paying attention to what you're doing. But no, set your gains first, then go back and start playing with your EQ. And that's it. You know, the more you boost, the more distortion you're going to get. That's the other thing to remember too when it comes to equalization. So cut. If your treble isn't loud enough, turn your mid-range down. I know that makes no sense, but that's how that works. If something isn't loud enough, that means something else is too loud. turn what's too loud down, and by doing that, it'll make what's not loud enough louder. And that is the secret right there, my friends. There you go, Bobby. Pro tip of the day. How do you make something louder? Turn the opposite down. Boom.
All right. That's it?
Like this? I mean, that's enough for me. I'm out of breath, man. Jesus.
All right. All right, guys.
Hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to enter. Enter to win. Real quick, one more time. GroundZeroUSA.com. Sign up for the newsletter.
Yep.
Just go to newsletter, sign up, take a screenshot, go to Ground Zero USA here on Instagram. Take a screenshot when you follow. Send both of those to dndfchristmas@yahoo.com. There again, we've taken tons of screenshots of this video. Go back, check it out. 24th is the deadline. 1 entry per email. Make sure you fill it out. Make sure you win. Well, I mean, there's no way to make sure you win. But if you enter, it's the only way you can possibly win. So make sure to enter. This is going to be a fun one. You're going to win 2 amplifiers.
That's right.
2 amplifiers. This is like $1,000 worth of stuff.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
For me paying for your shipping. So
there you go. All right, guys.
Have a great day. Bye.
Don't forget, this show is brought to you by Morel. Bye, guys.
Brought to you by Morel. Good day, everyone. How are you doing? Hope everyone is having a fabulous Thursday. If that's even possible.
It is possible.
Is it possible?
Of course, it's Thursday. How can you not? Tomorrow's Friday. Guys, tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, news.
Finally.
News at 9.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only high point is news at 9. Afternoon from New Mexico. What's happening? Good afternoon, fellas. Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hi. Hey. It's Morel_America. Howdy, fellas.
Hi.
Apparently, we have an announcement for them at some point next month.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll learn more about it next week. Do not drill a screw in that speaker, says American Bass.
Let's do it.
MAG Sales. I see some sexy Morels going in there.
That's right. Look at this.
Today is Friday Junior.
Today is what?
Today is Friday Junior.
I was more thinking about today is the Blue Friday.
Yeah, it is. Hey, man, why would my amp turn off then on? That's a great question.
Because you turn off the key and then turn it on? That's why.
There you go. Short it out somewhere. Who knows? Did y'all see that trunk redo that Oscar did in the Hellcat? Top notch. Probably did.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes. They
Well, it's
kind
Oscar.
of like rescue the whole install. Yeah.
Very
I
nice.
actually did. Yeah. He did an okay job.
I know, he did
So,
okay. We'll be at his place Thursday.
Yes.
Jay's Tent, Dallas.
This
No.
Thursday, right?
Yeah, this Thursday.
Not tomorrow, but
Yeah, next.
not today.
Not today. A week from today.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either. Morale for life. So you wanted me to you had a whole plan this morning.
You messed it up.
I didn't mess it up.
Yeah, you totally messed it up.
I didn't tell you that. We'll just, dude. Like, there's new people coming on all the time. We'll just start from scratch.
No. That was a surprise.
What was the surprise?
Surprise was to start in the door panels and say, guys, we're working on the Mustang. Finally.
Oh, my Mustang.
Yeah, but that was not you.
Oh, yeah, no.
So everybody's like, oh, yeah, you messed it up. Next time. Exactly.
Uh-huh. What are you putting in here?
We put some Maximo components. Actually, it's a 3-way set. No,
It is a 3-way set.
This is a 3-way set. We have.
There's still components. It's just a 3-way component instead of a 2-way component.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah. We have the Morel 3-way set. We're gonna do coaxials in the back. the SR1 factory radio. We're gonna do a 1300 audio control.
LC. Yep.
LC. Yeah, that is correct. And yeah, we're just doing a basic sound treatment in this ones. And Dean make the brackets for this, brackets for the mid-range. He just put the tweeter in. That was fun.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
A lot of cussing. So one thing you gotta keep in mind when you're looking at this car, if you'll notice, these panels are inset. So trying to make panels for this, like where you see the block off panels, is not something that you probably want to attack. You could, if you wanted to make something out of fiberglass or go a little crazy, you could probably do that. But no. In this particular car, he's not going full crazy on the sound treatment. This is our basic, which means it's a half sheet. So Fernando concentrates on the area here behind the speaker and then on the door panel itself. And then we make, because in a Mustang, the speaker is shallower than all the other Ford products, so you can't use the Metro or Pack Ford adapters. You really need something very thin. So this is a 1/4 inch adapter. And then the factory speaker looks like it'd be like super cool. You just unscrew it, put a new speaker in. But the way your new speaker is going to be is that the surround is going to hit the door panel because the factory spaces it out so far. So there again, we make a new bracket to hold our speaker in place, and there's some foam on the front here. And then the tweeter is just like the biggest headache out of them all. But to talk about, so like this looks like, oh, this would be super cool. We can just unscrew this, put a speaker in. But if you'll notice, see how flat that is, and if you'll notice how the speaker is inset, whereas most aftermarket speakers, it's a little bit thicker. And we found this out the first Mustang we did. We put some Focal flax in there, and they were smacking the door panel, and we're like, oh, that's not going to work. So that's why we just make our own brackets. They're a lot thinner, and as you can see, there's plenty of room in front of it. So when you have a 1/4 inch bracket and then you put the speaker in, you get about 3/8, and then you still have, the new application is behind this, so you're pretty cool. And then you can see where that grill already touches the factory speaker, and if you were to take there, and even though this looks, that looks like normal, it's not. This is thinner. So the speaker actually, this line right here, this is where the speaker is sitting. So the aftermarkets are about this tall, so then the speaker actually sits here. And what happens is, you can see, so your surround would already be getting dented by the factory door panel. And there's not really much you can do on the door panel. Sometimes, like, you have areas you can remove. This is the grill. So you got to go super thin on a Mustang. Every time I see somebody, I go, oh, yeah, you're going to have fun in an hour. And then the tweeter, the Mustang has the worst A-pillar on the face of the earth to get in and out of the car. By far, this is the hardest. It sucks. It's the worst. But it has this weird tweeter mount like this that they plastic weld into place. And it's just, and some tweeters will fit, like the Focal Flax tweeter. Snaps right in, no problem. Super cool, love it. But we're going, obviously, we're going with Maximo. And so we had to make a new mount, which basically what that means is you have to sit there. As you can see, here's one of the original mounts. So you have to sit there with a razor knife and just slowly but surely cut it. And so, because you want to keep as much of this as you can so that you can then put a screw back into it. And we made this is a four pieces of acrylic that hold the tweeter in place. And then you can see the two screws, one here. And this then screws in, tweeter goes into place, and we'll spend the 20 minutes to get this back into the car a little bit later. He just wanted me to show you the tweeter mount. And then from the front, it's right up, not too close. Oh, so as you can see, there's the Morel tweeter right there, up into the grill. So yeah, that's what you're dealing with. And then this is a 3-way set, so it comes with these MXR 130s.
Yeah. No, a lot of people is like, hey man, I really want a 3-way set. But it's a lot of money. Dude, go to morelhifi.com. You can look for this one, Maximo Ultra, 3 ways, and you'll be surprised how crazy good sounds and affordable for you. So go check it out right now. Go.
You cannot bridge the JBL DSP amp. It's not made to do that. It's a, think of it as like deck power. That's realistically what it is. So you're not bridging that. You can run it at 2 ohm, but you can't bridge it. So if you did want to run it to 1 sub, like 7 and 8 to 1 sub, you get a dual 2, and then you'll get like 150 watts to the sub. So if you have an efficient dual 2 ohm voice coil subwoofer, you'll be doing pretty good. The other thing that we did too is the MM2s. I got them from Morel to see if these would go into my car. And so when Fernando had the speaker out, I grabbed these real quick and put them here just to make sure that these would go in, because there again, you look at the MM2 and as you can see, it has this 1/4 inch grill right here, and the dome comes out. That's why it has this big tall grill. So I needed to make sure that this would fit. And so for that, what I'll probably do is do an 1/8 inch mount, do a little bit more work, sink it in just a little bit further. But it'll probably be like 2 pieces of 1/8 inch to make the screw part rigid. But yeah,
it's right there.
Yeah, so and it's perfectly flat. So I don't know, it might be okay with the dome.
Yeah,
I so it doesn't touch. That's what we're worried about. And as you can see, they don't make it so you can pop this off the check.
No.
And this is what's hitting that speaker right here. So I mean, it's not like you got a choice.
No, you just need to remove the front grill.
I mean, you could do that, I suppose.
I mean, why not?
Why, cuz? Anyways, that's what's happening here. And like I said, LC is just going to be an LC 1300 to power everything. Here's my DSR1. DSR1 is going to go up here in the passenger kick where the factory amplifier is. I just got done making all the speaker brackets for them, so I haven't had a chance to pull that out yet, but that'll be next. Yay! That's why I had him do the driver's side first, so that I can get in there. I'll have him put the door panel back on. He wanted me to leave this off so you guys could see it. How exciting.
It is exciting.
It is exciting. So exciting. Hey, you know what tonight is?
Yes.
What?
To that. No, what is tonight?
Tonight's Thursday.
Tonight's Thursday.
Hi-Fi Vega, baby.
That's right.
Reverse
What
Polarity. Hi-Fi Vega Network.
There you go.
Yeah, so head over there and...
What are you guys going to talk about?
I don't know, but it's the most serious show on car audio.
Very serious?
Very serious.
This is the most serious. Yeah.
Most serious show ever. And if you guys didn't get an opportunity to listen last night to Brian, make sure you head over and check out if you have any interest in going to Master Tech Expo.
That is correct.
We had the big reveal last night talking about a lot of the things that were going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm pretty excited about that.
A lot of things.
And then we, of course, officially announced the Clean Wire competition that we'll be heading.
Everybody can enter.
Yep, anyone can enter.
You just gotta pay for it and go. Yeah. Very cool.
So yeah, Vegas is going to be Knowledge Fest. So Knowledge Fest, I think it's either the month before or the month. I think it's the month before. I think it's February.
What?
Knowledge Fest.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Knowledge Fest is in February.
And then
that is going to be at the Paris. The nice thing about Brian's show is that anyone that wants to pay can go.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So,
anybody can go. You just gotta pay, and
yeah. So
you're good to go.
You can go get your learn on.
Yes.
How exciting!
Right.
Ooh, baby. Also, tomorrow at 9 o'clock is the news.
That is correct. And Dina Fernando Car Stereo Clips, the YouTube channel.
Yep.
And Facebook too.
It's just what did you call it?
Dina Fernando.
You just said like DNF Fernando.
No, Dina Fernando.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think I'm going to take the interviews that we did this last month and put them over there. Cut them up, put them over there.
Yeah.
Just in case, that way we can take out like the intro, the outro, and just have the interview part.
Okay.
I don't know. I was thinking about that last night. Hey guys, would you like to win some Ground Zero equipment? The Radioactives. We have a 4-channel and a 2-channel all wired up. This whole board with the RCAs, the Speedwire, the whole 9 yards. This could be yours. How, you ask? It's actually quite simple. Fernando's going to load that up. Can you do a 3-way active front stage with the DSR-1? Yes, but you only have 2 channels after that are stereo to do anything else with. So you can't break them up, so to speak. But if you download the DSR-1 app to your smart device, you can play with it. It does have your selection for cars. You can choose. There's like 8 presets that they have. All right, so back to this. All right, so here's what you have to do in order to enter to win. You need to go over to groundzerousa.com, and you're going to click the news tab, and below it'll say register for our newsletter or subscribe to our newsletter. Subscribe to the newsletter and send me a screenshot. We want to see that right there that says subscribe to newsletter. And then right here on Instagram, head over to Ground Zero USA and click follow and take a screenshot. Send me those 2 screenshots to ddandfchristmas@yahoo.com.
That is correct.
ddandfchristmas@yahoo.com. Send me those 2 screenshots and get it to me by the 24th of this month.
That is right.
And you'll be eligible to win.
We're going to pick the winner at Knowledge Fest.
Carl's going to pick the winner.
Carl,
the owner of Ground Zero, is going to pick the winner.
He's flying from Germany just
to pick the winner.
Guys.
On some radioactive equipment.
On some radioactive amplifiers. So, how cool is that?
It's very cool.
Yes.
Get to hear Carl say, number 4.
Well, let me tell you something.
No, I don't think he'll do that. No, why is the pool closed?
Yeah, he was mad. Because the pool is like, there's no lighting in here.
Why is the pool closed?
I'm like, no, it's actually lighting in Tampa. It's hockey. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is so bad. That was so bad.
Yeah, so that's it, guys.
What's it? That's how you win?
That's how you win. You go to groundzero.com, subscribe for the newsletter, follow Ground Zero on Instagram, take a screenshot, send it to DNF. We'll spell it out.
Yeah.
DNF. DNF Christmas.
Yeah.
At yahoo.com. There you go.
Yahoo. So the Mustang is getting a set of Morel 3-way up front, coaxials in the rear, DSR-1s integrated into the factory radio, and we're using the audio control LC51300 to power all of the speakers. And he's getting a Kicker L7T wedge box in the trunk. He just wants a little bit of bass.
Just a little.
So yeah, got all the speakers in right now. All right. Hello from Holland. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's
you
it,
good?
Guys. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's Thursday, so go forth, be merry, have a great rest of your week.
Don't forget tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning at 9, D&F car stereo clips.
DNF?
Yeah, you screwed me up. When is a video for the Porsche going to come out? If you caught the one yesterday, and there will be one tomorrow.
It's in the oven, guys.
Yeah, so there'll be, I think tomorrow's is like 12 minutes, 12 and a half minutes, or 11 and a half minutes. I don't know, it's longer. It's longer than the first one. I know you guys got all bent out of shape because that one was only 7.5 minutes. Just kind of how it fell, man. Just kind of how it fell. I know.
A 3-hour video.
Yeah, nope. But no, there'll be another Porsche video tomorrow.
There you go.
So we put up the interview from last night today, and then you'll have a Porsche video tomorrow. So be patient. It's coming.
But you go watch that interview because there's a lot of things going on for Master Tech Expo, and you can go too. So go check it out.
Yeah, and stay tuned because we're gonna have a giveaway. We're gonna be giving away seats to it. So
yes.
I think we have 8 to give away.
We have 8 chairs to give away.
Yeah, you'll have to pay for your hotel, and Jesus Christ, they're really proud of their hotels.
Hey, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have the best time of your life.
Oh, there's no doubt about
That's
it.
it.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that everyone that wasn't a professional, because we ran into like 3 or 4 guys that were not, that
In
were
the
just
industry.
dudes. They were just hobbyists.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, I wanted to come. I spent the money, and I'm having a blast.
And I'm having a blast. That's what they say. Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that'll be next year. So start planning now. We leave on the 20th. We leave next Thursday. We get back Monday.
24.
Yeah. So you good?
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Can I get back to work?
Come back to work.
I want to go back to work.
All right, guys.
Morel, brought to you by Morel. Say it.
Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to go to morelhifi.com so you can find all your goodies 3 ways, 2 ways, mid-bass, subwoofers, amplifiers, everything about Morel. You can find it in there. Also, you can find Morel_America here on Instagram. So you can check all the pictures that they have. Cool pictures. Very cool pictures.
And tons of giveaways. Oh,
Tons of
speaking
giveaways.
of giveaways,
Yes.
I know I wanted to wrap this up, but Audio Systems,
Audio
Junior
Systems.
and the boys
Junior,
are,
Jaquil,
they're having their, so if you're out in California, somewhere in the middle of the state there, where Audio Systems is, they're doing their car show.
Okay.
Their sound quality show, I believe, is coming up this weekend. It's coming very soon, but Natasha just posted pictures about the giveaways that Morel is sending them to give away.
Wow.
So I guess they'll be giving away stuff at
If you go
the...
around there, yeah, go check them out.
Yeah, so that'll be cool.
Go listen to SQ Mazda and all the stuff that they have there.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check it out.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I'm going to put this thing out upside down, Chris. Alright.
Hello, what are you doing?
I'm getting eaten by the back of this car.
You look comfortable right there.
It's actually not that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta figure we're in worse positions most of the time.
Oh, yes. Yes, for
I
sure.
feel like getting your chest crushed is kind of like a normal thing anymore.
Are you nuts?
Okay, that one sucks. But like, your chest seems to always get like, I don't know. Oh, dude, I'm guessing boobs would suck for this.
I mean, what's up, Oscar? This is working on a Mustang. Ha 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 ha. Exactly.
Sorry, it's no Tesla.
Oh, yeah. That's right. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's up, Gio? What's up, buddy? How are you?
I've never understood why they have to use such long screws. Yeah, it's like
The longer, the better.
You only need to get like 1/8 of an inch in there, but we got to have a 1-inch screw, and 3/4 of it has to go through the other side. It's like it's like screwing this thing in.
Yes.
The spare tire
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
It's like that much in is enough. It's got to be that much in. I mean, I'm
You
sure
do
there's
500 like turns.
I'm sure there's a standard somewhere.
Yeah.
That like somebody said that, but oh Jesus, what a pain in the butt. All right.
That's
there you
right.
go. So the Mustang, check out the Mustang.
All right, so let's check it out. All right, so
Let's check it out.
all right, guys. So on today's show, and how can Morel save you sound? That's right, exactly. Look at those passive crossovers. We have the LC Audio Control 5.1300.
We'll do like a slow here. Hold it down just a little bit.
All right.
And then we'll do this.
Ooh, look at that.
So you're not supposed to move. So you just stand still, and I go like this. It adds that dramatic effect to it.
All right, let's continue with the show. No, so there you go. Signal, RCA, speaker wires going to the driver's side, and then power and ground goes to the passenger side, and we give everything factory. Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool. So the this is locking everything in place. So just to give you an idea, what
do you do?
All right, so
There you go.
There you go.
500, 501, 2.
yep. Oh God. I was
You just gotta be patient, guys. You know, like
really
you know, we have Dean right here.
I'm almost there. I'm almost
All right, patient, guys, patience.
All right. So there's the mount.
That is the mount right there.
And if you'll notice, like right there, that Sharpie is so that I knew where the foam was going to be.
Yeah.
And then when you look at the foam, on the foam, I cut out this area here.
Right. Yeah, I can see it.
So I cut out this area here to get the amp pushed all the way in, and then on the bottom I cut. So this was the original floor. So then I just cut everything out so that I have this notch here.
Yeah.
And then you can see on the Sentra, I heated it up and pressed it in because there's little risers there, so that it would sit. And then so that goes in. And then when this sits down, it sits on top of the plastic. There's actually spacers underneath the plastic that bring the plastic up to the height we want it.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't, it's not flopping around or anything like that.
Morel say, well, actually, Natasha say, you should enter for the Clean Wire Club.
Unfortunately, as the person running the Clean Wire, I really...
She's disqualified.
disqualified.
Yeah, Dean is not that good. It's alright, you know. Hey, DNF, you guys did a full stereo in my F-150. WK2 up front and LCA 800, D61200.
Okay.
Send stop bypass, etc. I'm trading the truck and want to go back to the OEM. What should I be ready for?
As far as just all right, so if it's a Zen,
Yeah.
that means that all right, the tweeters, we ran tweeter wires because in that you have to run the tweeter wires. So
Yes.
the factory tweeters will clip back into their plugs. Those should be either tucked in or zip tied up in the A pillars. The speakers should have the plugs on them if you're putting the plugs back in, so those can solder back into place. As far as back at the amplifier, everything is just T-harnessed in, so it should all unplug. It's going to be a pain because there again, all the wiring is, well, you got the power,
It's just basically
power
this.
and ground. Well,
Yeah.
So actually it won't be that bad because you'll have the two tweeter wires, the bass knob, and the power and ground that run up, and more than likely the power and ground are going to be up the driver's side along with the bass knob, and then the tweeter wires will probably be up the passenger side. So, and there again, you don't need to take out the tweeter wires because they're
No, you're not gonna need it.
you can just cut them. But otherwise, it should be straightforward. There'll be distribution blocks in the back, so if you disconnect the power and ground from underneath the hood first, there again, you don't even need to really pull out the zero gauge that's in there if you're just trying to get the amp rack out, and then you can put your factory amp rack back in.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. But if you want to remove the wiring, disconnect the battery first.
Always disconnect the battery.
And go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disconnect the battery first.
You're gonna have a good time doing it.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
keep in mind that when we do that, we take everything apart. So if you're going into it under
So
that,
Chris.
you'll be fine.
Yes. Just watch a Morel video. Well, I run a 3-way set with the woofer and tweeter with the passive crossovers and the door and the 3-inch active of the DSP in the dash. I don't want to pull the wire for my tweeter through the door booth.
Say what?
I just run a 3-way set with woofer and the tweeter with the passive crossover and the door.
Ooh.
And the 3-inch active of the DSP.
So the only problem with doing that is that the crossover, a passive crossover, kind of relies on the resistance of each one of the speakers in order for it to work properly. So you may run into a problem there with it changing the crossover points.
Yeah.
Or not functioning properly, or the resistance being different.
I mean, that's the reason why when we have, a 3-way set or a 2-way set, and then we have to mount the crossovers in the door, we make a mount We don't
He
like
doesn't
it.
want to run the tweeter
Yeah,
wire back into the car or the wires. Either way, he's got to run a set of wires
Yep.
through the door. It sucks. It sucks, but it's definitely the right way to do it.
The amplifiers are not getting airflow. They are going to get hot. No.
The amplifier's going to get hot no matter what. That's why it's called a heat sink.
Yeah.
Bonus there.
Yeah, no. I mean, perfectly fine.
If you've seen the show before, you know that we've put lots of amplifiers in this area in the Mustang.
100%.
So this isn't the first rodeo.
Yeah.
But yes, anytime you put an amplifier in an area, it is going to get hot. Anytime you turn on an amplifier, it is going to get hot. Creating wattage creates heat.
Yeah.
Just like a light bulb, it gets hot. It's okay.
Yeah, it's normal.
You know, as long as it stays within its operating temperature.
Looking forward to see you guys in K-Fest. I got something sweet to show you. Oh, you're excited.
Hey, if anyone's going to K-Fest and
Yes.
they're thinking about taking our class,
Yeah?
keep in mind we give away a car. So Friday morning at 9 o'clock, we'll be teaching our snapshots to great shots, where we teach you how to use your camera better to take awesome pictures like Fernando does. And we'll be walking you through the process. It's a very fun class, and then we have a competition in the end to see who learned the most. The class will vote on it.
Yeah.
And the winner is going to get a Camaro.
A Camaro.
A little Camaro.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
It says Haley did a spectacular job.
Yes.
On the stickers.
She's killing it.
Oh yeah, she's got this down pat.
Oh, yeah.
She thanked me last night. She goes, "I want to thank you," and I go, "Why?" She goes, "Well, because when you tell me to do something, you tell me exactly what you want the first time." And I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh my God, I had to design something for Mom today, and about killed her." You know, I was like, "Hey man, now you know how the other half live."
What are your thoughts of having a custom box made for an L7T for the back of the door of the new Jeep Wrangler?
Oh yeah, why not? Go for it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we do the Stinger box for the back door, obviously.
Yes.
And that sounds wonderful. They just came out with the Bronco version of it. But yeah, there's no reason why it wouldn't sound good. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
that's
all
it.
for it. Thank you for letting me use your iron.
Oh, it's all right.
I gotta charge mine.
I charge it.
I know you did.
No, don't worry.
Um,
So yeah, all right. So the Mustang is done. We have a Morel's Maximo Ultra component. I'm a three-way set in the front, coaxials in the back, and it sounds really nice.
really
Okay. Yeah.
Do you wanna play your music?
Want to play music? Okay.
Here, I'll trade with you. Ooh, there he is.
That's me right here. Welcome to the show, guys.
All right, let me close the trunk. I gotta be honest, it's surprising how much bass this thing has with that L7T. This gives me hope, by the way. I really want to. It also makes it kind of sad because it sounds way better than my car.
Oh, everything sounds way
Everything sounds way better than my car.
That's sad.
It's so pitiful. That's gotta be. Did you hear the bass when you were standing outside earlier? It's almost scary. I know, Christian.
And that's that L7T?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool. No, for this one we did not go with the audio control bass knob. We went with the DSR1 bass knob. So And the Mustang, Fernando puts the bass knob right there.
But how convenient, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, I like it because I drive like this. Yeah, exactly.
What the heck, man? You never had matchboxes when you were a kid, did you?
No, I didn't. I was so poor.
We'd love to play Motley Crue. However, as soon as we play it, they pull the feed. So
Yeah, guys.
that NDA stuff, they get real picky on.
So enjoy this.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
complaining. There you go. Just wait for it. I like it, man. It's like
Good 6.5 for a head unit, 20 watts RMS. You know, there's a ton of really good 6.5s. Naturally, you want an answer, so I'll give you two answers. One, check out some of the Kenwood Exelons. I think they're like the 164s or 163s, something like that. Very nice. Or, there again, one of my all-time favorite inexpensive speakers is the Kicker CS 6.5. And then if you're like, no, I don't want any of those, then check out the Focal Auditor. One of those three speakers will not disappoint.
for how much money?
Just something to work off 20 watts off a deck. So just
Okay.
something efficient.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. You can call this guy. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean,
I know, man. Trust me, I know. I would love to play some Crew. I'd like to play anything other than this standard crap that we have to play, but yeah, they get the TikTok. We can do TikTok videos all day long and play whatever the hell we want because they do that. But here, no.
unfortunately, at this moment, all representatives.
You know, and everyone always complains. I mean, like in the Alpine, you know, when we sat in the car, the Tesla, everyone's like, "Oh my God, this sounds terrible. The microphone is shit." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, dude.
Sounds terrible.
I mean, it's. What do you expect? I'm standing there holding a camera I'm sitting there holding a camera in my hand, you know, and I can't control the volume. I'm just hoping to get whatever I can from this thing, and it's like what a bunch of babies.
Well, now if we're gonna complain, I have a complaint actually.
Hold on. All right, go ahead, complain.
All right. How can you judge something, like complain about something if you never heard it live, right? Like right now, I can tell you.
Well, you can complain about anything.
Well, exactly.
I mean, people complain about everything. That's
Just
the
stop
joy of it all.
complaining.
You know,
Don't
hey.
complain.
Are my K2s too big for the front doors of the new Jeep Wrangler? Front doors? Front pods. I'm reading the F-150 and we'll eventually get a new Jeep Wrangler. Nope. We can put the K2s in your Jeep
You
Wrangler.
just gotta buy the boxes.
We can get
sound
them to fit.
deadening.
Yes, we have the magic. We can get them to fit.
I have
But
the-
no, yeah, K2s will sound spectacular in a Jeep Wrangler.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely take those out. The problem is going to be getting the amps to fit because there's not a lot of room for amplifiers in that. So that's really the problem, is that those amplifiers are going to be hard to get in there. Really hard.
Yeah.
He said he's about 45 minutes away, so he'll pick up.
I'll pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sounds good.
However, I do have a Ford F-150. Oh, are you in?
Yeah.
Are you in Instagram?
Yeah. We can't fit two cars in the install bay.
Okay.
He's gonna pick it up tomorrow.
Okay.
I got you. He's picking this up tomorrow.
Yeah, the other car too.
That's not. Yeah, okay.
What a kicker key? Will a kicker key?
Would a kicker key help an Infinity Q50 non-Bose
No.
system? Well, it's a non-Bose system, but it's still going to have an amplifier.
Yeah.
No, there's probably way too many channels in that.
It's a Q50. No.
Yeah, that's that little car, right?
Yeah, 2-door, really nice. No,
Yeah,
it has an amplifier system in there.
yeah. Well, the non-Bose, but still, I don't.
This
I-
has an amplifier.
yeah,
not branded, but
Yeah. I don't think that would do enough. Thanks for the recommendation. No problem. What about some EDM Nando? No, man.
oh yeah,
Jeez. Yeah, that's so awesome. How can you complain if you don't have something better? I'm not complaining. I don't have anything better. I heard the JBL 6.5s are very efficient for low wattage applications. Yes.
You can check.
There's a
those.
lot of speakers that are very efficient
plenty.
for low wattage. Like the 3 speakers I recommended, those are all made for low wattage applications. So, yes, there again, I could every manufacturer makes a, I'm gonna say, use the word entry level, but you could use any word you want, affordable, but yeah, those are the 3 that I like, and that was it, This has a DSP, Christian. It has a DSR1 in front of it. So we use the DSR1 to integrate into the factory. So this is all DSP. Kidding me? I'm not going to do something like this out of DSP. You bet. Hey, from Yuma, Arizona. We'll be in Arizona. Or supposed to be in Arizona next month. October. Yeah, end of September, 1st of October. Yeah, we'll be in Arizona. Hopefully. Well, that's what they keep telling us. I was talking about the keyboard warriors. Oh yeah, but they're keyboard warriors. They don't care. I know you are. Morel Ish, aka Maximus. Yep.
Yeah, those two. I mean, it's plenty of speakers.
And there again, there's a lot, but you said 20 watts. Morels typically like a little bit more power, even on their entry level stuff. So, I'm gonna recommend what I feel best answers the question. There's always other things, but when you model the question specifically like he did, then the answers can be more specific.
Right. Now, you can check MorelHiFi.com.
Oh, time for a promo.
You can get all the specifications of the speakers, tweeters, subwoofers, amplifiers, everything you need about Morel. MorelHiFi.com. Or here on Instagram. Morel_America.
As far as the lighted sign, we talked about that, but we know he'd pay no attention to it. So, to let him know we were recording.
Alright, what do you need a sign?
Yeah, he would never know.
No, I mean.
Hey, from Chicago, 85 degrees out there.
That's Chicago.
Bang bang. That's in a movie. Chicago, bang bang.
Bang bang bang.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wait, he's got very good at interrupting? Yeah, we know. We're there. So today's Friday, right?
Today's
all day.
Friday, that's right.
We did the news this morning.
Yeah, you have to check it out. If you haven't seen that, you gotta check it out.
And also, again, we want to remind you about the Ground Zero contest. If you haven't entered the Ground Zero contest, every day we've been talking about it. So please enter the Ground Zero contest.
You got to 24.
Tomorrow we'll go live on YouTube in the morning sometime, and we'll do another to remind you guys, because tomorrow we'll do in the morning sometime. We'll do a live and kind of walk everybody through it one more time, just because they, it's over Thursday.
Yes.
So I want to make sure that everyone has time. Spatial audio thoughts. I'm guessing spatial audio thoughts.
I mean,
Apple
Music has it.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. I don't have those headphones to hear what it sounds like.
Spatial.
Yeah, because Sue has a pair, but I'm not gonna borrow her headphones. I'm not buying a $500 set of Apple headphones because.
You should.
No.
Dude, and then we can compare it.
No.
Yes.
No.
I think everybody type yes so they can.
No.
So he can
I'm not. No, because if I had $500 to spend
we
on
talk
headphones,
about $500.
Yeah, I wouldn't spend it on headphones.
Come on.
I would not spend it on those headphones, man. They feel cheap. They feel cheap. I'm not. Yeah.
How you hear them before?
I don't care.
There
They
you
feel
go.
cheap.
How can you judge something if you never heard them?
I've picked them up and put them in my hands, and I've gone like, "Wow, these are $500. I'm good."
You gotta hear it.
Yeah. How hard is it to through the door boot to go? Wait, how? Oh, through the 2022
Going through the door.
RAM.
Oof.
That one sucks.
I don't know, man.
Why would you need to?
Yeah, I mean, this is everything active, no?
Yeah. So like on a Ram, if it has the 3-way set where the tweeter's in the top, there's still 4 wires in the door. I don't know why you need to, but it's not going to be easy. I can tell you right now, it's not fun. Now, if you're trying to add in like a 3-way set, then like add the extra 2 wires. There will be 2 pins that are not pinned that you could either buy the pins for or drill holes through. But otherwise, yeah, it's going to be very not fun.
Very not fun.
Very not fun. Maybe they're raw headphones. You need help. Noise to sound ratio on amp. What does it mean on quality of amp? So it's signal to noise ratio, and that's exactly what it means. It's how much signal per how much noise. You want the lowest number. The lower the number, the better, but there's always a point of diminishing return, meaning it's at some point it gets to be so low that it really doesn't matter. But yes, you want the low signal to noise ratio because it's the amount of, there again, signal and noise that is created in the signal. So low. There's always that debate between, what is it, 0.05 or 0.5? But yes, you want that number to be as low as possible. Yeah, you will be. You will be like 80. All right. So enter the contest.
That's right.
Stay tuned till tomorrow. We got to go do stuff. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a great night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Something.
Say what?
Something.
What about something?
That.
You okay?
Yeah.
You sure? Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, hello. Dude, we started talking and then you just like put the camera on my face.
I need some advice. Well, type out what you need advice on.
Yes, you're in the right track right now.
Yeah. Good opportune time. Tonight at 6 o'clock when we go live on YouTube. Might not be. Speaking of YouTube, what's up, man? How's it going? Howdy. Yak deal. What's happening, bruh?
What's up, Yak?
Yo, what's up, guys? I don't know, Mr. Jeff Smith. What's up with you? Hey, don't forget to come by. I'm not saying that this purple packages over here aren't for you, but they're for you, bro. They're for you. So when you get back in town.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
2011 GTI, looking for a 5-channel with 10-inch sub and 4-inch speakers. 4-inch speakers. Well,
Is it a French speaker?
and a GTI?
Yeah.
2000. I don't know, man. That one. That's
I
2011.
thought that was 6.5.
I thought it was 2, but I'm just going with what he said.
Okay.
5-channel amp, something small, maybe. I mean, I feel like all of this could be Kenwood. All of this could be Audison.
Yeah.
5-channel
on with DSP?
You could do Audison. You could do a Prima 5-channel. You could do, Prima 5-channel, Prima 4-inch, Prima 10-inch. So you can do an Audison Prima system. I mean, again, I don't know what his budget is, so the Audison is a really nice option for that because you'll get a full DSP. Or you go Kenwood and you just go, regular line Kenwood 4s. Or you could do some, what would be good? So maybe the Kenwood 802.5 Kenwood subwoofer loaded in a box because they make those really nice loaded 10-inch boxes. And then do some KS 4-inch. Kicker 4-inch, KS Kicker 4-inch, or some.
I mean, Audison makes a 4-inch.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, Audison would be the flagship. I'm just trying to dial down from there. Or it would be a really nice 4-inch too. Well, okay, hold on. There again, it's 2011. I'm trying to keep it in.
Are you buying
I don't know. I'm not. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Well, no. Okay, so an R2 Rockford R2 4-inch. I mean, yes, if you want the creme de la creme of 4-inch speakers, that's these guys right here.
Just buy this. There. That's it. Stop looking. Just get this. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
You don't have to worry about nothing.
Well, yeah, but you always save the best for last. So this is the Integra 4-inch, this is the coaxial, and then that box there is the
Component
set, which
Yes.
is the same speaker.
Yeah.
They're all passively crossed over. So there you go. There's a couple suggestions to have some fun with. If any of you guys are interested in, this could be yours. That's right. This whole piece right here is calling your name, and you haven't entered to win this yet. What the hell are you waiting for? For one, however, we just posted on YouTube the how-to video, how to enter to win this. So make sure if you're still on the fence trying to figure it out, what you need to do. It's very simple. We'll tell you again because we want everyone to have an opportunity to win this. Go to the webpage, groundzerousa.com, select on the news tab, subscribe to the email. We're looking for this line right here. That's what's going to happen as soon as you're done subscribing. Take a screenshot, go to Ground Zero USA on Instagram. Follow. We want to see following. Take those 2 screenshots and email them to dnfchristmas@yahoo.com. That's dnfchristmas@yahoo.com. By the 24th at midnight, 1 entry per email.
That's right.
That's it. That's all you got to do. What do you think of DS18 speakers?
They make a lot of them.
They do make a lot of them, and I got to be perfect. Full disclosure, we really haven't done anything with DS18.
No,
we get to talk to the guys more at Knowledge Fest, and look at their cars and have a good time. But really, I never get a chance to listen to them, so I don't really have a good answer for that. I already have a Pioneer head unit. That's all right. We won't hold that against you. I'm joking.
Yeah.
But either way, those are some solid recommendations. 2016 Elantra GT best budget setup. There again, that's that. Okay, so you got to get a little bit more specific on the best budget setup thing because it's 6.5 component, 6.5 coaxials. There again, you're gonna do a 5-channel, 4-channel. Do you want something with a DSP? Is budget like $1,500 or is budget like $3,500? There's a lot of variables that go into this. So some of the things you're going to have to commit to before you venture off into the world of figuring this stuff out is figure out your actual budget and be realistic about it. If you're just like hitting up like Crutchfield and Amazon and just looking at some cheap, inexpensive stuff, well then that $1,500, you could probably do something like that. There's always a good, better, best, unbelievable, holy cow. There's always that when you're looking at systems. It's just a matter of finding the one that works best for you and being honest to yourself. That's the key. Whatever you buy, be honest to yourself with what you're buying. Too often we read, we see, we have people ask, they come in, they show us. This is what we do for a living, so we get a lot of traffic, so to speak, where, somebody will buy something and it really isn't what they thought it was because they weren't being honest with themselves and they just kind of did some random shit. It's confusing. Like, I always find it weird, like the spur of the moment purchase. Never buy anything spur of the moment. We were laughing about that today because there's something I want to buy. And Fernand's like, did you buy it? And I was like, no. He's like, why? You have the money. I was like, yeah, I know, but I'm going to wait. He's like, why? I go, because I torture myself that way. When I decide to buy something, I usually wait about 3 days before I actually purchase it, just because I want to make sure that that's really, really, really what I want. I know.
You know you want
I know I want it, but but there again, it's something I've built in over the years because, like so many people, like when I got started in car audio, my first job was to pay for car audio, and I would just spend money on stupid stuff.
Yeah.
It
hasn't changed.
No, it hasn't changed. No, but it's not all stupid stuff. There again, one of my first amplifiers I ever bought was one of these guys right here, the Sherwood BP 240. Yeah, it's 240 watts. By today's standard, this would be like a 10K. But I bought this thing, and now it's nostalgic, and people look at it and go, oh, that's pretty cool. But back in the day, that was a POS, 240. Straight POS 240, nothing special. They made a smaller version of it. I had both because, man, you could get them both for like $350, and I traded both of those in, and still had to give $150 so that I could buy one of these, the Orion 280GX, okay? And that was one of those life-affirming moments where I figured out that, man, value, to like good stuff costs money. Jesus. And then that's kind of trickled through the thought process through life. When I got into photography, similar thing. I bought my first camera. Really wasn't what I wanted. I was lying to myself. I bought a couple lenses, and they weren't what I wanted, but I could afford them. And the minute I could sell them and buy what I wanted and lose my ass on them, I did. And from there, I've never looked back. I had to remind myself, because it had been so long, that quality costs, and that, listen, time and patience will get you anything you want in life. The thing is most people don't. Time and patience will get you anything you want in life. The problem is nobody's patient, and we're not guaranteed time.
I would just say time and money.
No, because money will come with time. Money will come with time.
What if you don't have time?
Then you're impatient. So, like I said, Anyways, that's been that. So take that knowledge and figure out what system you want from there. Sorry.
And this is Deep Thoughts with Dean.
Yeah. There again, if you're looking to just do factory speaker replacement, Rockford R2s, Prima's an upgrade, and of course Kenwood, regular Kenwood. Powerbase. Powerbase makes Volkswagen plug and plays.
Expensive, yeah.
Yeah. No, I need to replace the 4 speakers. Oh, well, there again. All those brands still make great quality speakers. But like you said, Powerbase probably makes a plug-and-play version for your Volkswagen, which is super cool. No, they do. They make Volkswagen plug-and-plays. They make the 6.5s, but yeah. I have 4-inch hybrids in the front locations of my Jeep Wrangler, and they are amazing. Yeah, I haven't thought to do those in there. That's a good idea. I mean, with the grills and all that. Can you post email to send screenshots to? I tell you what, I will not only post it, it is in the video that we just posted on YouTube, but this is it, dnfchristmas@yahoo.com. It's the email we always use anytime we're giving anything away. And did it just freeze? Oh, look at that, it just froze. It froze on the email. That is awesome.
There you go, so they can take a screenshot.
Yeah, they can take screenshots now. Yeah, look at that, it froze on the email. How cool is that? It's like the Matrix is alive. But yes, there is a link to this in the YouTube video we just posted, in case you don't remember it. Everything we ever give away is always the same email address. So if you've ever tried to enter a contest, well, you got it. And it's frozen again. Apparently we're in a bad spot right there.
We're in a bad spot.
Yeah. Come on. Okay, sorry about that. We apparently found the dead zone in the store, as there often is one. Can't wait to get my RTA Monday. I need it for a 2022 Ram. Yeah, that one's signed. That's why it was a couple of days. That's why it took an extra day to get to you, because it did sign. DD Audio.
DD Audio makes speakers too.
They do make speakers. They make speakers and make amps. There's plenty.
Plenty manufacturers that you have access to it.
All right, why is this?
Oh,
there we
go.
Doing? I don't know, man. This thing is just having it's one of those days. Hey, it's Morel.
Hi, Morel.
Sound Digital 800.4 on one dual voice coil subwoofer. Thoughts? I mean, they got an 800.1. Why would you do that? I would just do the 800.1. I mean, because we took the 800.4 and the 800.1 and we put those in Fernando's car. We still have them wired up in the closet there. That sounded great. I mean, you could do it. There's nothing telling you can't do it. Just make sure you voltage match them with a voltmeter so that you don't screw things up as far as the woofer is concerned. But, I mean, they make better woofers, better things to do that. I seen an old video you did with MN Matt shirts on. We get free shirts a lot. And back then we got free shirts a lot. We wore them. And then manufacturers started complaining. So Not like MN Matt's complaining we had an MS. It was like we were doing a video with another brand stuff, and they wanted to share the video, but we didn't have the right shirt on, so they would get all like, oh, we can't share it because you're not wearing. You're doing a Kenwood video with a Pioneer shirt on. Didn't really think about it much, but so then we got 5-star shirts and whatever. And that was a long time ago. 2 sets of hybrids, or just put all the money into one set to front stage? Fernando, that's an interesting question. I know you have a strong opinion on it.
Ooh, really?
2 sets of hybrids, or just put all the money into one set to front stage?
All right. This is what you need to do.
Hold on.
Okay?
Wait. I need to flip this because this is going to hurt my shoulder. All right. Go for it.
No, this is my personal opinion.
Of course it is. It's coming out of your mouth.
I don't care about the rears, right? So I would put all the money that I have on the fronts. Big power, just everything on the front. And if you actually want some rear speakers, you can throw some Morel Maximo. You're right? And
yep.
In the back, coaxials in the back, they're really loud. Believe me, they're really loud. So you don't have to spend tons of money. Morel Maximos in the rear, and spend all the money that you can on the front.
So instead of 2 sets of hybrids, just go 1 set of Elates?
1 set of Elates in the front. Go crazy.
With power?
Yeah, go power and go just Maximos, even if you were 2, something like that. But like,
okay.
That's me.
Well, there you go.
I don't care about the rears. I don't care who's behind me. Just that's it. I'm a selfish.
Yes, you are. I was told my 2020 Jeep Cherokee.
That's a new car.
Has a variable EQ with volume. Would it still be beneficial to add a DSP? Okay, so if you have a 2020 Jeep Cherokee, you have 2 options to solve the variable EQ that is in the factory radio. One is doing the Rockford Fosgate DSR1 using the AR harness from iData. That will plug into it and give you, it'll reflash the radio if it's not Alpine or amplified, and give you it'll shut off the DSP that's in the radio, so you won't have any of that nonsense going on.
Yeah.
Or you go with the Pack-Audio Amp Pro.
Yep.
Both of which will take the amplified or non-amplified system and fix every problem that it has and give you a 6-channel, 4-volt, clean 20 to 20 preamp level output. On the DSR1, you'll get 8 channels with a full DSP, so you get 31 bands of equalization for all 8 channels. If you want to add somebody else's DSP, obviously the Amp Pro is the way to go. If you're just looking to do a DSP, then the DSR1 Rockford iData combination is a great way to go. That's what we just did in the Mustang that we had in the install bay. It was wonderful. It's just simple to do. But that is what you do with that car. You don't go high level out of any Chrysler product because they make all the integration you need for it. So
right. If they make the tools for your car, use the right tools.
Yeah,
right?
So you can find information on both going to maestro.com or heading to pack-audio.com, typing in make, model, and year of your car, and you will find a solution that will make your life so much easier, better, and then add your DSP, and everyone will be happy.
That's right. You don't have to deal with problems.
I have no budget.
There you go.
Already times 4 Kenwood 6.5 speakers. I'd like to replace speakers, add a 10 sub, and run it off 5-channel amp. They're good. I
like that. I don't have no budget.
Everyone has a budget, but okay. So let's take it from the perspective of we have no budget. All right, there's always a budget. Okay, there's always a reality check, and everyone has a price. Obviously, the show is brought to you by
Morel. Hi-Fi.com. You can find a lot of things about Morel. Speakers, amplifiers, whatever you want.
So we're going to take that and we're going to recommend 2 Morel systems to you.
Yes.
First off, if you want a 5-channel amp, Morel makes a 5-channel amplifier that is by far one of the best values and amplifiers on the market for both performance and sound quality. Why, you ask, is because it's one of the few amplifiers, meaning there are some, but not all, that make a 5-channel amplifier that has an AB front end for channels 1 through 4 and a Class D amp for the 5th channel. It's a bigger amplifier because of that AB front end, but it's a great 5-channel amp to put into a car if you've got an existing radio that has a nice EQ and some form of equalization built into it. So if you got the room, there's an awesome option there for a 5-channel amplifier. As far as speaker goes, that amplifier will power 2 different types of Morels. You could go, 3 different categories from the Maximus to the Ultra to the Virtus. So any one of those 3 speaker lines will work great off of that. And as far as a 10-inch woofer goes, they do make a nice 10-inch woofer.
Yeah, the
Primo right here. It works wonderful in a sealed box that'll power great off of that one channel.
Yeah, right there.
So you could do a full Morel system in there. Kill it, as they say.
Kill it.
So there you go. What's up, guys? See you next week at K-Fest. Oh, I know, right? Oh, are you so excited?
I'm excited.
For those of you guys going to K-Fest or don't know what K-Fest is Knowledge Fest. It's for industry people. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
This year at K-Fest, Friday morning at 9:20, I think, is our class. We do the first class. We always try to do the first class as our class, the snapshots, the great shots, how to use the camera that you have to take better pictures so that we don't have to look at ugly stuff, because as all of us fans of car audio, we spend lots of our time looking at social media and, well, we want pictures that pop, man, right?
Tag your attention.
Yes. So we talked to you on how to do that. Plus, we give away a car, 124 scale.
Exactly.
We're going to be giving away a Camaro.
Yes.
So we gave away a Mustang.
Yep.
We gave away a Mustang in Vegas. We gave away a Corvette in Orlando, and now we're going to give away a Camaro in Dallas.
Nice.
So it's really cool.
We have that kind of budget.
We do have that kind of budget, and it's a competition. So we have everyone that wants to volunteer to try to take a picture of it, and then the class votes on it. It's a lot of fun. It's us, so it's a very energetic class. It gets you on your feet. It's a lot of fun. Everyone that goes always comes to us afterwards and says, hey man, that was cool. Thank you so much. I learned a lot. We had a good time. And then you go off and you're prepared to take pictures and tell people, your friends, family, customers, and everything, like, hey, check it out. These are some of the cool things I'm learning that I spent all this money on so that I could learn how to do things better at Knowledge Fest. So,
When are you guys coming to Chicago? Ooh, man.
There has to be something in Chicago.
Alpine call us and say, hey guys.
Well, Alpine's in Michigan.
Oh, it's close.
It's not cool. I mean, we stopped in Illinois this year. You know? Yeah. It was about as... Was it? No, was it?
No, we...
Yeah, anyways, that was... Well, yeah, we had a layover. It was in Illinois. Yeah.
Who won the Focal?
What?
Who won the Focal 10?
Nobody won.
Mommy.
Oh,
No,
it was a girl.
yeah.
I don't remember her name. She got it, though.
She got it.
Yeah, we won't be giving this one away.
No.
Hey, they probably won't part with this one. I would like to show you my Audio Frog system in my truck. Oh, hell yes. Yes. Also, when we're in Dallas, we'll be Thursday when we get there. We'll be at Jay's Tent in Dallas.
Yeah.
It's 12 to 2-ish, I'm thinking, or sometime in that area.
Hanging out with Oscar.
Around lunchtime, hanging out with Oscar. And then we'll be heading over to the Omni, where we'll be spending the rest of the weekend teaching classes and stuff like that. If you want to stop by and say hi, it'd be nighttime between 10:30 and 3 a.m. is typically where we're easy to find us in the bar or the lobby area. So if anybody wants to stop by and say hi, we're not hard to miss. He's short, I'm a little taller, and I have funny shoes, and he's got a tan. Just look for people all his height, and they'll be there. Yeah. Where are you located, city, state? We're in Clearwater, Florida.
Clearwater, Florida.
Kicker KS thoughts.
Like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have no problem with KS. I think they're pretty awesome. You know, we rocked them in Haley's car for almost 2 years, about 2 years off of the Kicker Key. Yeah, they're great speakers, man. I really enjoyed them.
Great.
The only reason why we took them out is because, we have to put other speakers in because we have to see what's going on. What is the difference of Morel and Audison sound-wise? Everything. So what you look at when you look at like high-end speakers, or any speaker for that manufacturer, is the company behind it and what their philosophy is. Each manufacturer designs their speakers around a philosophy. I know that sounds weird, but they do. Morel, if you go to morelhifi.com, they have a great video that you can watch right away.
Right here.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me flip this around and see if I can break the internet again. So they have this great video that kind of talks about their philosophy and what makes their speakers unique, and the thought process that went behind things. So this is really cool. And if you go to Audison's webpage, or Electromedia is really where you'd start there, is Electromedia's webpage, you'll find very similar, theories and thoughts and conversations that they're going to have. You're talking about the difference between how the Israelis, Morel, how their thought process is behind designing a speaker, and Electromedia, which is Audison, and the Italians and what they think their things are. So physically, they're totally different. They're totally different thought process. Morel believes in big voice coils, like big 2.1 inch, 3 inch. That subwoofer right there on the wall, that one has a 5.1 inch voice coil. High power handling, like lots of power to get things going. Tweeters that have super low FS so that you can get down like really, really to the floor with these, like a wide band or wide frequency response tweeter. So, and they're again, there's no good or bad in this. It's just different thought processes about accomplishing the same thing. So, one of the things that you can do is just go to their websites and just kind of look at their theory there. Right now, if I was to go and look at the two companies, Audison has Prima, Voce, and Thesis. Thesis is the high end. Thesis is really awesome stuff. Voce has been in the line quite a bit. Still really good sounding stuff, but I think where most of the action happens in Audison is in the Prima line. I think the Prima line has gotten the most attention over the years, and also the most amount of development. So, that's why we always recommend the Prima stuff. Now, when you look at Morel is straight speakers. They do have amplifiers. Believe it or not, the amplifiers are designed here by Casey in the United States, so he handles all of that. They're not made here. Oh, slow down. But he handles all the amplifier programs for them here in the U.S. And they only have 5 different amplifiers, but they're mainly a speaker company, and they have a ton of different options as far as speaker goes. So when you're looking at like the whole line, there's a lot more to choose from speaker-wise in Morel than there is Audison. And they both make from zero to hero as far as price points go. They both have $3,000 speakers, $4,000 speakers. And then they also have $150, $250 speakers too. So, yeah, sound-wise, they both use Silk Soft Dome tweeters, so they both have that soft dome sound. But they just get there differently.
That's
Instagram
right.
is broken today. Yes, Instagram is broken today.
Instagram is broken every day.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Did you get a chance to play with Hertz new shallow mount subwoofer? If not, please try it and share your opinion with respect to the JL. Listen, man, that JL woofer is the OG, man. It's the bomb. No, we haven't heard the new Hertz woofer. We typically don't do much with their woofer line. Actually, we don't do anything with their woofer line, so to speak. And they're not the type of company that likes to send out samples for us to test and ship back. So more than likely, unless they have a car somewhere that has the woofer in it, we're probably not going to get a chance to hear it.
And it's how it happens.
That's just how it happens with those guys. It's okay. Either that or we have to buy it from them.
But a few of the guys that I heard, they say that it sounds good.
Yeah, everyone says it sounds good, but I want to put my ears on it, because I don't trust anyone.
I just want to hear it. I don't want to put my ears on it.
No, I want to put my ears on it. I want my ear to touch it.
It hurts because it.
Yeah, exactly. Smacking your ears. No, I as you say, man, a lot of people just say foo-foo-y shit, and dude, that looks awesome. That sounds amazing.
That's a lie, guys. It's a lie. Don't lie, people. Come on. Jeez.
Sorry, man. Nobody wants to hurt anybody's feelings. Well, I take that back. A lot of people want to hurt people's feelings, but I'm a softie.
So
Yeah, I know. Do you guys sell tweeter pods you make for the F-150s? I want to install the Morello components with Kicker Key. No, we do not sell them. Personally, we don't. However, if you contact John Brettel at meshman.net, themeshman.net, we've had him on. There's 2 shows that we've done that have featured him. So if you go to like the live tab in YouTube, you can find it. He will be able to help you with that because he sells that kind of stuff. So reach out to him. If he doesn't have it already, all he'll ask you to do is send him the tweeter, and he will laser it up and send you the stuff back. So reach out to him, and the mesh,
right
like Mesh Man. Oh, look, Fernando's on point. Hold on, let me flip this around so it'll be the right orientation.
Trying to get you.
So
Right
go
there.
this guy right here. Themeshman.net. There it is, themeshman.net. And this is what he does. He sells all that stuff. And he sells mugs too.
He
does it. You need something lasered, man. He's your man.
You want some like
Some flippy flops.
baby? Yep.
Yeah, but no, he
Okay.
makes everything you need lasered. So reach out to him, and he will take care of you. Like I said, if he doesn't have it already, yeah, that's
I
pretty cool.
watched that video. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Oh, I got router bucket.
Yeah.
I think he stole the idea from us. Since we use
no
buckets.
kidding, right?
Right?
It's like-
We got buckets.
I want my commission, John.
Anyways, reach out to John. Great guy. He'll help you out. He'll get you all the laser stuff you need.
Right.
So, hi guys. Was yesterday Stang Build the preferred platform for Dean's application? You had thinking it was. No. So the nice thing about that is it was a convertible, and we've done a lot of Mustangs, but very few convertibles. So it was kind of nice to see like what kind of bass response you get out of a convertible, what kind of sound stage you can get in a convertible. That was all Morel system. It sounded freaking awesome. This morning I demoed it for the customer, and he was totally thrilled. He was like, dude, this is perfect. Thank you so much. Which is good. That's kind of the goal. So it's always good when they're like,
Oh my god!
you know,
wow.
if you can get them to say, "Oh my gosh," on the first song, it's like, oh, thank God. Immediately he was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. This sounds so much better." And I was like, "All right, well, the bar was low, but
Now, just a point. Make sure when you deliver a car or you playing anything, make sure you use a good song.
well, yeah."
Because some of the customers, let me tell you, some of the customers have really bad songs that they listen to.
Yes. You always demo the car with your music
Yes.
first. Any one of you guys that are like, do stuff on the side, do stuff, work at a shop, whatever. If you go to demo a car, you have to use your songs. You have to use your playlist. Play your stuff because they need to hear it sounding great. Then you can play their stuff so that if they go, man, I don't know, you can go, hey, whoa, slow down. What do you mean you don't know? My stuff sounded great just a minute ago. We can both agree on that. So let's figure out what's wrong with your music. Best example of that is you get a guy walks out in his car and he pulls out his phone and starts playing Pandora. Pandora sounds like absolute dog shit. That's being nice. So if they're trying to listen to the system that you just spent all this time on with Pandora, they're gonna be like, dude, this sucks.
Yeah.
So you play your stuff first. Now, one of the things Fernando and I are working on, because someone asked, and then we've talked about it before, we've done playlists and stuff like that, is we are going to make an iTunes playlist of the songs that we use, and then we're going to make a show, and it's only going to be like 10 songs.
10 each?
No, 5 each.
I can't have 5. I tried. Hey, parce, ¿cómo estás?
We'll do 5, and then so give me your
Yes.
list, and then we'll just do bonuses. But so anyways, the point is we're going to do a video here sometime in the next month or two where we're going to take our top 5 songs,
Yeah.
and we're going to explain
All right, look
why
at
we
this.
picked those songs.
Look at this. This is my top.
No, that's too many. You got to pick 5.
Exactly.
You got to pick 5.
It's hard.
Dude, it's not hard.
It's like going to the store and says, you gotta pick Coca-Cola.
You do realize who you're talking to, right?
You're talking to a kid.
You're talking to
Right
me. You are talking to me, and you're saying to Matt, yes, I can do these things. I have willpower.
Yes.
Pick 5.
All right.
Anyways, and what we'll do is we'll walk you through why we choose your song. We did it a few years ago with a podcast, and if I can find that podcast, I'll repost it maybe next week while we're gone.
Everything changed.
Everything has changed, but it's a good kind of, even those songs still hold up. We've just moved on to other songs because we got super bored with those. So, anyways, enough of that. Jeff also has a
Jeff has plenty.
has a link in iTunes. Also, I know we've posted somewhere before. Next time we have him on, I'll make sure to post it in the comments.
Bro.
That's what you said about my car, right?
Oh yeah. Oscar car is horrible. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what I said about your car, Oscar, but it did sound really good. But it wasn't perfect that day. It was pretty close.
I can't wait to hear it, bro. Yeah.
What's up, Steve Honda Tech? Keep rocking, gentlemen. You do amazing work. We try really, really hard. What is your first song? Oh, my first song is easy. It's what is it?
I don't know.
No, I can. It's hella, because I always think of Steve B going hella cool every 5 minutes. Bro, that's hella cool. That's hella cool. So it's hella cool, right? No doubt.
Hella good.
Hella good from No Doubt.
Yes.
I just call it my Steve Mead song because, like I said, every time we were talking, it's hella cool. And I'm like, and I finally asked them, I said, well, what is hella cool, man? And they're like, oh, dude, he's from Northern California.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. It just means cool. I was like, all right, cool. It's hella cool. So,
I like, first one is Attention.
Attention.
Charlie.
All right, so these are two songs right here. I'll tell you what, I pick Hella Good because it will tell you right away if you got it wrong. When it kicks on, that first drum beat in the very beginning is brutal, and I mean brutal on your system. So if you got your gain structure all jacked up, you'll know like within the first 3 beats, you'll be like, nope, too loud. Because it will clip the shit out of your system. And then when she comes on and starts singing, she is dead center. And the music, the instruments are good left and right instrument. It is a fabulous song for testing the immediate dynamics and center image of a system. So that's always the first song I play because I'll know right away when I play it if something is too much, if I got something gained up way too high, and that could be a frequency or it could be the amplifier gain, input gain on a DSP, as well as I'll know right away if I got my center in line or if I got to go back in and adjust that some. What is your first song?
Charlie Puth. Attention.
Charlie Puth. Charlie Puth. Attention.
Okay, this is probably the first song that you have to play, and it's not a song, but it is.
Speaker?
Polarity Test.
Oh, Polarity Test. Well, that's okay. That's different. That's totally different. I mean, and then you want to play, Talk to Me. I'm left, I'm center, I'm right. But so and there again, the Charlie Puth song, Attention. You only play the first
I just play
first 10 seconds.
The first 10, 15 seconds of the song. Yeah, I like to hear the boys.
Yeah, because he has a really sexy. He's really sexy in the center. It's really small, but has a wide stage. It's just where he's at is very small. So yeah, we'll both play that. All right, there's 2 songs for you. If you haven't listened to those 2 songs on your system, I suggest doing it. Hella Good. Start with the volume at a normal listening level. Okay. Because go through it first and just listen to see what your system will do at a normal listening level. Then crank it up. I turned Jeff onto that one, and I said, dude, you gotta play Hella Good. And he texted me back like a couple days later, goes, damn, yeah, that's a song, bro. And I was like, all right. I think and it's funny too, because I think I was in a restaurant when I heard that, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool. Thoughts on in-dash audio control epicenter? If you got the space, hell yeah, man, it's cool. I like having all that control up front. But that's the problem. It's like,
who has the space?
Who has the space for half DIN EQ anymore? But it's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know, like, very rarely do we have any place we can put that anymore. Mm-hmm. Vogue by Madonna. It's funny, that is on Vogue. That is on Jeff's playlist. Yeah. What's up, Dean and Fernando?
What's up, guys?
Another Brick in the Wall Part 3 by Pink Floyd. It's funny. Part 3 of that is only like 15 seconds long. Because it just goes I don't need no arms around me. And I hate it because it's on my playlist, and when I'm running, that song will play, because it won't play 1, 2, and 3 in order. And it's like, have you ever seen the movie Oscar? That's the real question. Have you ever seen the movie? And if you haven't, you should watch it, because it's a messed up movie for sure. It's like crazy.
So if it's a messed up movie, what we watch it?
Because it's one of those things, just like anything else. You got to do it just so you can get the references,
No,
man.
don't.
You know, okay, so side note here, Pink Floyd, Roger Waters came out with that, you know, he's the one responsible for the whole Wall tour. And the idea was to put, and they built it, they put a wall up in front of the audience, and they would start the concert out behind the wall. And the reason for that was they really didn't want to perform in front of people anymore. They were kind of burnt out on it. So they came up with this idea to build a wall between them and the audience.
Okay.
So they didn't have to look at the audience for the first part of the concert. At least that's what they said in the documentary. Oh, dude, you know what sucks? Roger Waters is coming to Emily. You want to know when he's coming?
When?
Next weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, totally sucks.
What the heck?
I know, I was so bummed because I was like, oh, dude, Roger Waters is coming. You know, and they're playing all the Pink Floyd songs because he
When he's coming? Friday, Saturday?
I think Saturday.
Dang it.
Doesn't matter, we're not going.
That's
Yeah, it sucked. I was like, God
yeah, right?
dang it. The Last Rainforest by... We have...
That was
a Brian Mitchell song.
That was a Brian Mitchell.
I tell you what, you haven't heard that song until you hear that song in Brian Mitchell's car.
That's right.
Because what that song does in his car ain't natural. Like, dude, that
It's in another world.
that song in his car was when there's that point in that song where it goes in the beginning, where it sounds like lightning / broken glass,
Moves, man.
and it literally goes up his windshield like a crack.
Yeah.
And then it stops right about his rearview mirror, but everything is down low, and then that crack happens, and it moves up to his rearview mirror, and you're just going, "Oh my God, what the hell just happened?"
Yeah, dude.
And then oh, dude, it's the freakiest shit you've ever heard.
And you're just like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's go.
It's not a bad idea, but
I mean, I'm with
gonna hang out
you,
with you,
but
man.
it's still the wrong state. So, you know, and I already paid for my plane tickets, so we're gonna go to that instead. All right, listen, guys, we're going to let you go. In about an hour, we're going to be live on YouTube as well as Facebook. It's the joint venture there. It's Saturday. It's 6 o'clock. We'll be doing this. We'll be playing along, answering some more questions, and having some more fun. So make sure to tune in there. If not, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. If you're interested in winning the Ground Zero amplifiers, the radioactive ones right there, make sure you head over to YouTube. Watch the little 3-minute video we just did showing you everything you need to do. Please enter by the 24th so that you get an opportunity to win these. We want them to go to a good home, so the more of you that enter, the likelihood of them going to a good home, the better. It's free stuff. It's like $1,000 worth of free stuff. Why would you not enter? You guys have a great day. Bye.
bye.